Alright, Larry here on this April 6th. I received this a few days ago. This is the Digital Creations Re-imagined Battlestar Galactica in kit form. Actually, I've already unboxed this thing, and the video that and the pictures that follow are the parts that I rewrapped and put back in the box. I'm going to keep this in the house where it's climate controlled. Resin, you know, in Florida heat tends to kind of warp if I leave it in the garage, and I'm speaking from experience. So I got to finish up the spindrift. Then I have the small scout chip, which I'm finishing it up. Cast a few resin pieces, which I'll probably give an update for that. And then after seeing this thing, I am excited to I want to get on it. I really want to start it. You know, the detail, I keep saying this, you know, and you'll hear me as I unboxed and unwrapped all the parts that make up the ship. The detail is insane. So with that, and hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of the video. I felt, you know, this is just my opinion, because I was very interested in this kit. You know, I was kind of reluctant to buy it because I heard there was a lot of problems with warp and stuff like that and fits. But I started watching the videos that, what's his name, Tony, put up on YouTube as he was building it, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'll try it. And I've seen a couple of reviews, and none of them show the level of detail that this kit has. So I took some really good close-up pictures just to show everybody the level of detail that was cast into this kit. So having said that, and if you made it through this far just staring at this box, hopefully you can see the rest of the video. So, alright, Larry back here with you, and I don't usually do unboxing, but this is my latest acquisition. I was talking to Tony over there in South Africa, who makes this kit. This is the Dynamic Digital Creations Battlestar Galactica 1/1930 scale, which I think it puts it around 27-30 inches, somewhere in there. I've seen Randy Cooper show it, and Digital Creations has a YouTube channel where he goes through the build on this thing. And what you don't see, and I'm going to take pictures of all these parts as I take it apart, but what you don't see is the phenomenal detail on these parts. And if my damn camera would focus, you know, those little things down here are you know, the small guns, the panel lines. Now, it was my understanding that Tony sells this kit, but it was resin. And the pieces that I've looked at so far, this is a 3D print, so I'm not sure, you know, if he's switched over to just 3D printing this thing and selling it, or the molds have really taken a beating to where it's not economical on selling resin anymore. But this is definitely it looks a little dark, but this is definitely 3D resin, 3D print filament. So what I'll do is I'll take pictures of all the parts. This damn thing is so big that it's going to fill up my table. So anyway, as I unbox these things and inspect it, because this is you know, he asks that when you receive the kit to go through all the parts and let him know if anything got damaged in shipping. You know, like I said, I live in Florida. He shipped this thing all the way from South Africa, so it took about a week to get here. And what he does is all this small parts he puts in, you know, I'm not going to take these out because these are just fragile pieces, but these are like the pipes and the small pieces and all that. But what he put it in the tote, wrapped each piece in the, I can't speak fucking English today. He wraps each piece in bubble wrap and then puts it in this tote to keep it from banging around. But you know, sent 16 of the big guns, and you know, the armor plating, you know, various armor plating. I've already looked at the you know, the back piece. This is inside there is the spine, and the pieces that I've pulled out so far, they look like they've been 3D printed. So I'll be happy if it is 3D printed, because like I said, this camera is not, it's the same fucking camera I take pictures with, but I don't know if you can see the detail, but I will take pictures of this just to show you guys the detail that is in this kit. It is, this is blowing my mind right now, the level of detail that's in this kit. So alright, like I said, I'll snap some pictures from here on out, just so that the pictures show the detail a lot better than the video this. Alright, so moving on. So this is the nameplate he provides. It's resin. It's about 1/4 inch thick. It's obviously, it's 3D printed. Can't see the striations in there, but looks pretty good. See how it comes out. Alright, so this is the lower jaw. And fat hands in here. I see, you know, I thought this was 3D printed, but I see seam lines. And this is a, you know, if this is a casting, then this is pretty goddamn good. I mean, it's so good that I see the lines from the 3D print. And it's translucent. You know, you can see, you can see through it. You know, which I don't know. I'm not a casting maker, so I couldn't tell you if this is resin or if it's a colored resin. But you know, the level of detail is just ungodly, man. It is so fucking detailed. Excuse my language. But you know, it really blows me away. I love this show. Love seeing it. And don't get me wrong, the Mobius kit's nice. I got one. But the level of detail on this thing is phenomenal. I'm not going to say you have to have one if you're a fan, but you know, my concern is at some point, you know, the guy may stop making the damn things, and I wanted one before something like that happens, as we see so many times in the modeling world, you know. But I figured I'd show you this. Like I said, the detail is, cast some light on it. The detail is fucking crazy. I'm gonna enjoy building this thing. I really am. I think I'm gonna have to move it up in the queue. I'm gonna finish the spindrift, and I got the scout ships in progress, so this may be after that. So this might be, you know, starting summer. So anyway, all right, moving on. Like I said, I'm just inspecting everything so I can let Tony know that everything came back or looks good so far. So all right, so this is the back part of the engine here, and you know, like I said, I'm unboxing this thing, and I'm checking out parts. But definitely, this was molded. This came out of the mold. There's a little bit of the pink mold right there. So it just blows my mind, the amount of detail in this thing here. You know, this is incredible. It really is. So Alright, just moving on. Looks fairly straight. Of course, I won't know anything until I start putting it together, but hopefully I don't have as much problems as some of the other guys were. So, alright. Alright, so I guess this is the last of the back piece just before the engines. And just kind of going over it. And I just, like I said, amazed at the amount of detail that this thing has, you know, for casting. It's unbelievable. He has a little bit of flash, you know, to clean up, but, you know, it's to be expected. But, I mean, just look at all that damn detail. This is gonna come out nice. This is gonna come out very nice. It's heavy. Guy wasn't kidding when he said, you know, this thing heavy. I mean, this piece weighs, it's got to be a good pound and a half. So, but anyway, like I said, each piece I open up, I'm just floored by the amount of detail. So, and of course, these cutouts are where the armor goes. So, yeah, we'll get to that after, because I got a whole bunch of it over there. Like I said, the amount of detail is just crazy insane on this kit. And I don't think the videos that you've seen posted actually show this level of detail. So, this is crazy, man. This is the underside, I believe, the insert between the engines. So, like I said, figure I'd just show you what this thing looks like. And I'm not sure where this piece goes. It either goes between the engines on the top, or it goes on the piece on the bottom. But again, the detail is just phenomenal. It really is. Like I said, it's going to turn out nice. Again, I think this is one of the underside pieces up under the engines. But look, little baby Enterprise. Just kidding. The level of detail, like I said, it's my mind is boggled. That's all I can say. The level of detail is crazy. So there's the engines. Got a little bit of flash right here to clean up. Not a big deal. But just look at the panel lines. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Somewhere right there. It won't focus. But these are actually guns. Gun placements. It's too bad this thing won't fucking focus. The detail is just insane. So, then use the engine nozzles for these pieces. I got the clear inserts over there. You know, thrusters. Again, the detail. Here's the I guess for the top engines. Detail. Crazy. Here's the other bottom engines. Just the detail. Insane. A lot of work. A lot of work went into that. I was a little surprised to see this. What you are seeing is a one-piece pod. And I remember all the reviews back when this kit first came out, everybody was complaining about this thing not being straight, not being level, having a lot of warp. So apparently Tony changed the kit a little bit and now offers a one-piece pod and casts it as such. So as you can see, must be some kind of clear resin that he tinted. So, but it's, you know, it's translucent. Maybe the resin different, you know, the different resin, I don't know, not prone to warping, but I don't know. But anyway, I have, getting this thing's big. This thing is, yeah, it's got to be well over a foot. So, but it's trenched out. That's the way it comes from him, and it's marked like this is the left. Actually, yeah, you can tell where he put it together. So left front, left rear. So this is the front on the left side. So I'll unwrap the deck, the flight deck that he comes with it. I did order the decals from I can't think of the damn name of the company now. But if you order one of these, he provides the link to the guy that makes the tiled decals that go on the armor plating, and the guy also offers the decals for the landing bay. So I bought one. I bought one of the circle one of the square one, and the landing bay. So those are coming, and actually those are here in the States. So I should get those in a few days. This way I got everything. But yeah, fucking lighting's bad, but just look at the detail. Like I said, I'm just blown away by the amount of detail in this thing. So, all right, let me unwrap the flight bay, and we'll go from there. And this is the right side. Different color resin, so details just as amazing. And it's one piece. And I'm trying to do this one-handed, but you know, it's straight. Needs a little bit of sanding. Right there is a little high. You can see where you joined it together here. But it's interesting. It's got the ribs inside. I didn't pay attention to the other side there to get it wrapped up, and it's got the ribs in here. So it'll light it. It's gonna be cool. I think the right side. I gotta think on the ship. I think the left side is the one that had the museum windows, and out of the right side they flew out of. So, anywho, but yeah, this goes together actually pretty well. You know, considering, you know, watching Randy's throw it in boiling water and put it on a counter and cool it to make it flat. But as you can see, it's pretty damn straight. So, and the detail. Again with the detail. I guess that's where the armor goes. But you got the what I was noticing under the lights here. Ew, motion sickness. Fasten your seatbelts. So little launch tubes along the bottom there. I guess those are guns. I don't know. Yeah, they look like guns. All those little things look like guns. So, anyway, this is the right side. Still awesome. I can't wait to build this thing. And this is the armor pieces that go around the nose of the flight decks, left and right. So you can see the Galactica. I'll have to figure out a way to light it like it was lit. I don't know, maybe some fiber optics. I don't know. So, let's see. As you can see, there's some detail molded into the flight deck of the pods. There's obviously a left and a right, like the lifts. So the detail, or yeah, the decals will bring out that detail. The trick is going to figure out how to put the runway lights in this thing. So, but yeah, this is cool. Put a little couple of Vipers in there with a lit. Be cool. Like I said, the detail is just tremendous. And that's it. Thanks for watching. A ton of parts. I'm not going to rip every one of these out and lay it out and show you, but he labels these plastic bags that they come in. You know, like these are the engine armors, and again, the numbers of where they go. So, you know, after you get it all painted up, you follow the plan to see where they go. So, I've got a few more there. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm looking at this stuff just so I can email Tony to let him know that, you know, I got all the pieces and nothing's broken. Alright, just showing off some of the armor pieces. If you watch Digital Creations video, you know, he has you paint these things up, and then the decal is applied over this, and you get that tile effect. But the tile effect is molded in there, as you can see. Like I said, the detail's awesome. So, I did forget to mention, he's got each one of these pieces, he's numbered, like this is the head. So, you know, if you follow the instructions, it tells you exactly where they go. You know, like head left or head C6, wherever the hell. I don't have the master plan right now, but yeah, I don't have the plan. I don't have the plan. Gotta watch the silence, get the plan. But they are numbered, so they do tell you where they go. So, and when you buy the kit, he tells you he's going to send you screws and a tap, and you know, by golly, screws and taps right there. Alright, just checking some of the small pieces, and even though this was bubble wrapped and tucked inside one of the engines, it still managed to get broke. But what I did notice, number one, the box was open, and one of the bigger pieces had been, plastic had been cut like somebody was inspecting it. So I gotta assume customs kind of went through this thing. But anyway, I'm not fretting about this. The other side is intact, so what I can do, I know how to glue it back. So it's not a big deal. But so far, that's the only thing that's come up broken. And, you know, the fat finger, you know, give you size relative. It's very thin. So.
Day